Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hello, Benry. How you doing, mate? Congratulations on the first. Yeah, welcome on in. Welcome back to a little bit more of the Thaumaturge. Now, first and foremost, apologies if there's any crashes. I thought I fixed it last stream. Turns out no. So I've been playing around with a few things here and there. I'm doing it in admin mode. I'm giving it priority through Task Manager. I've turned some settings, changed some settings around, or whatever. Fingers crossed, it's not too bad. I'll tell you what I am going to do though. Just for the interest of, I didn't know if I'd done this before. I did do it. Just for the interest, if there's any like crashes in stream or whatever. Friday vibes, yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, for you maybe. I work I can work any day of the week, so I don't really get Friday vibes. Whatever I do on a Wednesday is the same as what I'll do on a Saturday or Sunday. It makes no difference. But hopefully you have a good weekend, my good man. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, if there's any like crashes or whatever, then obviously I'm just gonna have to reboot. If I'm gonna have to like just reset the game here and there, like every few hours or whatnot. Hello, Hooded. How you doing, mate? Hello, my favourite British man. It's about time. It's about time someone's called me British. Yeah, so if I've got to change the if I've got to like reset the game every now and again, just so we don't have like, I think it's like not a memory leak, but it just like, I think it holds a lot of information on the graphics card, and eventually it just goes. So British, yeah, British. So yeah, but anyway, we're still in Act 1. And there are 3 acts. Now, I did look to see how long the acts were, so we could try and get a little bit of a move on today. Because this is going to be... It's supposed to be like 14 and a half hours for the main story. And we're in this is going to be part 4. We should get through Act 1 today. We've still got 2 more acts to do. So, it's one of them. So we are going to crack on. Fingers crossed, again, there's no crashes or whatever it is. I'm going to try and keep an eye on my graphics card. Like I've got on my Stream Deck, I've got the percentage of what's basically being used, and at the moment it's sitting at 58, which is already a lot, considering the fact that nothing's actually happening. It mainly comes down to like conversations or cutscenes or whatever. So I guess we'll just have to kind of monitor it. So we're going to go talk to Rasputin. Rasputin, because we got Velas in the last stream.
The telephone.
The telephone.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Victor?
Yes, it's me.
Speaking.
Victor,
So that's so
Uncle
weird.
Sasha here. How are you? Have you visited your old stomping ground yet?
That's what he's talking about.
Is there any specific reason why you're calling me?
I need your help, boy. It's a very delicate matter. Are you able to find a moment for your uncle?
Then I say we can try.
All right. So where should we meet?
The stash.
Remember where I took you kids for
The
donuts?
stash, I know.
I do.
Let's meet there. Maybe we can reminisce about the old days. Better days. See you then, Victor. Thank you.
Yeah, the mustache, Ellie was actually trying to give us a bit of shit for it yesterday. She said she wasn't a fan of the mustache. The mustache is the main reason we're playing the game. Yeah, it's sensational. Right, we are going to crack on to Rasputin. Is he here? No, he's not here. He's going to be... He's at the cemetery. So we're going to go to the cemetery here. And we're going to get Velas, which is the final one we kind of need for the Salators look pretty cool actually. I'll tell you what I am going to do actually, because I've actually got like the taskbar on the bottom of my window, which is a little bit annoying. Taskbar behavior, automatically hide. I don't know if that's actually messed anything up. I don't think it did. Did it? Does it? I think it does a little bit. So what I'm going to do is... Sorry, chat. I know I should have done all this at the start, but options, window, borderless, full screen, borderless. There we go. That should be fine. I guess we'll see. Right, so let's get onto our carriage. Let's go to the cemetery. Was there a recent community night? The community night is I want to say tomorrow, where we'll be playing Gang Beasts. I do hope to do it, but I say over the last couple of days I've felt pretty rough. So is it there? Yeah, it should be there, shouldn't it? It should be around the corner. It is on Game Pass, yeah. And it's a fun little game actually. You just basically play as a little character, and you just try and beat the fuck out of each other in an arena, and it's basically last person standing. If you just Google Gang Beasts, you will see, and you'll be like, oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Please let me in. It's urgent.
Okay, mate.
You
Yeah,
can't
cool.
just turn up like this. What will I tell sir and madam?
Hopefully it
Fear
should be a good
not,
night.
I'm here for Rasputin.
Rasputin.
I can sense he's in the drawing room.
Okay, cool. And he's not in here. He's going to be in the drawing room at the very back. There we go. Let's get Velas under control.
Although, I think I can already see what you need.
Yeah, we need help.
Let's not waste time. How about that?
Yeah.
I'll be very grateful to you for another round of help.
Let me share something about your pace in hunting for Salutors. Aren't you losing yourself too much in it? Again?
Say no.
I don't think so. And if it is, it will only improve. Thanks to you, of course.
I'm just worried.
No, don't be worried about me, mate.
Close
I'm
your
good.
eyes and focus on my words. Concentrate on my voice. Relax and focus within yourself. Follow my voice inside yourself.
So it's going to be Velas.
Do you see him? He's remarkable.
So cool.
I can't tame him.
You can, and you will. Look, he's afraid of you. Calm your heartbeat. It will scare him off. Calm yourself.
Taming a Salator Velas. Right, we've done that.
You look better. You slept a long time.
Yes, it
Yeah, we look
feels
way better
that
now, don't
way.
we?
What year is it?
Still 1905. Yet time flows on inexorably.
He asks every time, like, so you'll be off. Okay.
I think I shouldn't abuse the Nadarzyński's hospitality any further.
That distressed woman you mentioned, Svetlana.
Yeah.
You know, I saw her in my vision. That surly maid brought me the gossip about her that was going around town. This Svetlana is causing herself trouble.
Okay, say that you don't remember a conversation. Yeah, we didn't talk to him about Svetlana.
I don't remember talking to you about Svetlana.
Maybe that's an effect of our treatments. I hope everything comes back to you.
We didn't
What
know.
is this gossip, may I ask?
Nothing that would sully her in your eyes.
Hmm.
She intrigued me. I'd like to meet her.
Bit
And you
sus.
know, I think she needs help.
Help? What do you want me to do?
Bring her to me. I won't keep you. Until next time.
Okay, cool. So, you received a quest and you completed the Taming Darkness. To dust you shall return. Go to the Imperial Hotel to get Svetlana. Okie dokie. So, let's have a little look at Velas here. So, our Thaumaturge, we've got the 4th one here. That means we can get this one. Reduces focus for distraction. We might as well get that in. And then this is going to increase our Dimension Force word, and it will add 1 point, which I do think we need anyway. So I'm kind of tempted to put that in, just to have it. And now we've got 2 more points. We can either go with heart, mind, or word. With the next point, we can have an additional 2 points in our health, and exposure will increase taking damage by 50%. So that's a upgrade. We've got body stiffening, which will be weakening and reduces the inflicted damage by 50%, and it gives us an additional 1 focus, and this will give us an additional 1 focus, and speed speeds up your next action by 1 round, which wouldn't be too bad on planned attacks. Right, what we got here? We got placement. We got this reduces focus. Oh, accidental damage for this would be great, because then it would give us a 50% chance of lowering their focus by 4. That's very good. That's very, very good. Right, we're going to have that, and we're going to leave the 2 Thaumaturge points. And now we're going to go to the Imperial Hotel to go get Svetlana. Svetlana is currently in the south of the city. So let's go to a tram or a cab if we can. There we go. Catch a tram. Yeah, it's a really interesting game, to be honest. It's like, it's probably not for everyone. And it is on Humble Choice. I think it still is. I'm sure it still is for the month. I don't know when the next Humble Choice batch comes out. Which way are we going now? We're going this way. But so far I've actually enjoyed it, and I've only this is the only one I've played out of the whole batch. Right, so we've got the Imperial Hotel, which should be in here. Oh. Hello? Have we done this one? I don't think we have done this one. I don't think we was allowed to, was we? Yeah, I don't think we was allowed to do this one. I think everything was locked up. Yeah, it was. So we couldn't do this one, and it's give us another Thaumaturge point. Nice, interesting. Right, let's go inside and see who we can talk to here. We got Svetlana, which we'll probably, oh, there's a read here. What we got? There's a complaint. Dear sirs, I would like to inform you that my wife and I are forced to shorten our stay at the hotel if the situation does not change. Peaceful rest has recently become impossible here due to the noise coming almost every night, every day, from the flat on the 1st floor, where we have heard Mr. Vonerin, lives. In addition, there are people of dubious provenance in the vicinity, of this flat in the evening. The only solution for people who care about peace and their reputation is to get as far away from such excesses as soon as possible, which we will do if you do not do something about it. Yours sincerely, Alexander Ivanov. Okay. And that's uncle. That's our uncle, that is. So, I mean, fuck that guy. It's nothing to do with him. Sweet 237.
Shut up, Snake. Did you think we wouldn't find out?
Идешь с нами.
Who's this fuck?
Gotta shut the door. Garbage blew in.
Excuse me? Right, so we've got unpredictable with, he's got focus, which will reduce the impact of owner's focus by 1. We've got to attack with the Bukovac. We've got upper. We can use Lelek, and this guy doesn't actually need anything. 2, 1, 5, 6 focus. Improve our Thaumaturge. So, how about... I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to give ourselves a little bit extra health. The thing we just got here was the obvious target. Now, obvious targets increases damage taken by 50%. I don't know where this should really go, because a lot of ours... Exposure increases taken damage by 50%. Right, we're going to leave that for the moment. I'm going to start the fight. Okay, so we've got... you got your boy here who needs to be... We need to use our Bukovac, and you need to use upper. Upper, you can instantly go for your boy here, and we can use... this. He's going to be attacking first, isn't he? Or second? I think I might have made a mistake. So he's lost his trait. Oh, that's all fine. Yeah, we've actually just wasted a round because we were supposed to just use upper on you, and then on your boy we're going to use this. So he's not going to be able to use a move now. Hopefully this will do this will proc. It didn't. Okay, he's took 2 damage off us and gave us a bleed. Now we can go for issue order for the Bukovac. The Bukovac you can potentially... He's not going to do anything for a little while, so we can actually hold out on doing anything to him. I think it's probably in our best interest to try and stun a few others. So maybe if we get to our Lelek... I think we should just do this here. It'll reduce his focus by 1. And this reduces focus by an additional 1 if they're in a suffering state. We haven't got no focus to give back. We could try and slow him down. You know what? No, that's... Hello, Michael. How you doing, mate? Thank you very much for the follow yesterday. Much appreciated. I was looking for a midday yank and figured Lewis would do it. Yeah, for those who don't know, Benry here, he does a bit of streaming, and he's got this command where you can yank people. You can yank people's noble pizzle, and I might have been a little bit overzealous with the yanking. So here we're going to do a little bit of... Yeah, I think we're going to try and slow your boy down and give him a suffering wound. It's removed his trait, and it has slowed him down, so we're only going to take 1 bit of damage this round. That's fine. Okay, so he's going to be taking damage there. If we can go to our... What does Velas do now? So we want to have a little look to see what he can do. Restores health, which is great. Gives 50% chance that the damage will be tripled. Oh, okay, hello. 75 damage. Holy shit. That's juicy. Right, who's next? It's you. So we can actually... I'm going to use this. And then, on your boy here, we're actually going to slow him down. What the fuck? So that's going to knock him out now for this round. Oh, wait a minute. Did it not? I thought it was going to. Has he got his buff? Oh, he needs to be attacked with the Bukovac. Okay, yeah. Alright, Bukovac. Let's do a quick attack on you. And... he's going to die relatively soon. How about on you, we can go for a 2 focus plus hopefully 2. I mean, who's next? It's him. We can outlive that. Right, so we're going to use distraction on your boy. Okay, a little bit of damage, that's fine. It took 4 off, which is fantastic. Now we're going to go to Velas, I think. Nope, not Velas. We're going to go to Lelek on here. And fingers crossed... no, we'll go to upper. We're going to attack with you so you can reduce your focus, and it will remove the bleeding effect on ourselves. And then we've got diversion there, or if we go to your boy, we can try and slow him down again. We'll try and slow him down again. So he's going to be stunned now, so we can't do anything. Okay, a little bit of damage again, not the end of the world. Still. Okay, he's completely out of it. He won't die, will he? Interrupts the enemy's planned attack. Interrupts at... Yeah, so he's going to die. So if we do that, if we can get an attack off first, so if we go to... If we issue an order first, we should be able to get this off. Yeah, and then if we can, yeah, so we go second. So if we attack him, that will mean then this person will die first, and then we're going to be using this, which then will add these, which will add the state onto your boy on the right. Okay, yeah, let's go for that. So the buckabat goes first, gets to munch him. Munch, munch, munch. And then, okay, and that should give the guy over here a suffering state. It didn't. I thought it would have, but never mind. It's fine. We'll be able to get him down, won't we? So if we do this, go to the upper and use this, and he's going to be stunned, then we can fuck you guy up. Gave us a little bit of focus back as well, which is great stuff. And there's conclusion, or let's get Velis out and let's give him a little bit of the old idiot. Look at it. Is Roofy in? There we go. Oh, thank you very much, Mark. Thank you very much for the T1 sub. Mwah. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Okay, cool. So, well, we can talk to Svetlana now because we just I know, what a guy, man. What a guy. Love you very much. Thank you.
What digrash? If you hadn't shown up here. I need a moment. Leave me.
Vibes, check out, easy sub. Thanks very much, mate. Yeah, well, to be fair, with this, I shouldn't really say it or whatever, but the thing is, we're streaming or whatever. I don't even do it for any money. If no one came around or whatever, it wouldn't really be a problem for me. It's just I do it for me, and I just enjoy it. It's just great. But anything like that, it's all appreciated. Like say we came to get her.
I came to pick you up. You'll be safe with my associate.
What associate? Where?
What associate?
In Pavansky. The neighborhood, not the cemetery.
Victor,
okay.
I need to flee the country. Do you understand? Will you help me?
Help her, but demand something in return. Now, we could do that. I don't know what it would give us. It might give us information or whatever. How long would it take to grow a... How long would it take to grow a curly mustache like that, asking for a friend? I mean, I know, Benry, you've got a little bit of facial hair. It's not like, in a way, like mine. I don't think I could. I mean... I genuinely don't think I could. I would love to try to. I know there's like the month of like November where everyone does it, and I was going to do it last year, but I realised I would look more like Walter White. You're trying, and it's taking so long. Shall I just try it? Shall I just try with the mustache and just see how I get on? Because every single time my hair gets a little bit longer, I'm like, oh yeah, should I just try and grow my hair? And then, like a week later, I'm like, nah, fuck it, and I just have to get it off. Not all of it, but just the sides. But around COVID, I ended up having a bit of a. I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go for it. So I just grew my hair out, and it was actually like here, like it was proper, like I thought. I can pull this off, not realising how much weight I actually put on during COVID, and I actually looked more like comic book guy from The Simpsons. And then the one day I went round to my mum's house, and my little brother goes, "Can I just shave your head?" Just because he thought it would be funny. I went, "Yeah, fucking go on then." So he just started shaving my head, and then he done this bit, left this bit, and I looked stupid. I just looked diabolical. I looked like I hung around parks, and yeah, I had to get it all off. So I just ended up shaving my entire head. Then, it was yeah a skullet. Yeah, it was a skullet. Yeah, it was diabolical. It was really fucking bad. Thank God there is no pictures of me at that time because I did not socialise with anyone. So yeah, it was a it was a tragic time. Right, so what are we doing here then? Can we agree to help Svetlana or do something in return, which will feed into our flora pride? I think we yes.
Everything has its price.
There is something I have not yet told you about Stanisław.
Oh,
I'll
about
tell
Papa.
you in exchange for getting me safely to Vienna.
I'll take you to the Nadarzyńskis and let you know as soon as I've heard anything.
Szulski, you're haggling like an old fishwife. It would break your father's heart.
Bitch.
I don't think he had one.
Well, fair enough.
We had better go.
Something continues to elude you, so keep searching. Okay, let's
Forgive me.
search.
I'll be
Let's
back in a
search.
moment.
Let's see what's around because there could be some juicy gossip around. Looks like there is. What we got here then? We got Svetlana's letters, a bundle of letters from the Russian ambassador in Vienna. They contain criticism of the empire. The letters are covered with a hoarfrost. There's some stuff over there as well. Where was I? A hoarfrost of cold calculation. Its flowers blossom in a pattern on the sheets of paper, expressing a thought as clear as a shard of ice. Are you going to try and curl and twirl it? Or go for like a Ron Swanson? Gotta go for the Ron Swanson, like a proper Ned Flanders. Oh, it's up to you. Go for it. Hand over the letters to the superior, put a noose around the traitor's neck, accept the promotion, be appreciated for once. Okay, there's going to be some more stuff. There's more stuff which we can see in the main room, so we're going to try and get some of these. This person's dropped something. It's the attacker's wallet. In the wallet is one of the attackers. I found the ID of an Okhrana officer, so that's the police. I may be able to use the document for my own purposes. And then we got a hat. The attacker's hat. The hat smells like a freshly printed tabloid. It boils with curiosity about the Sofia Scalon scandal, because after all, my Rumyantseva revealed the tidbit of information during the interrogation. Information that could be passed on to the Governor General Scalon and thus garner his favour. The Okhrana officers came for Sofia Scalon but stayed because of Svetlana's letters. Showing the correspondence to the authorities would have meant the noose for the aristocrat, bringing the officers one step closer to their coveted promotions. So long have they kept climbing that career ladder, the cost didn't matter. Hello, Keepy. How you doing, mate? Right, so we got a conclusion here, so we can kind of press her on that. And it's the reason she wants to get away.
Please, let's go now.
That's what the Okhrana is interested in her.
Why are the Okhrana after you?
Evidently, they got tired of sending threatening letters. Or maybe it's because my last soirée ended with a scandal about the Governor General's daughter. I think they're looking for someone to blame.
But you had nothing to do with what happened to Sofia.
I know, but how can you be sure?
Let's say we believe her innocence.
I strongly believe that a person is innocent until proven guilty.
Very true.
Of course.
Very true, chap.
So, we're at an impasse. What do you propose?
Walk Svetlana to
Come
a
on,
carriage.
I'll hail you a carriage.
Wait, my travel chest. I never go anywhere without it.
Okay. Is this going to help us?
Feel
Oh, that was quick.
safer if you rode with me to the Nadarzyńskis.
If I'm going to help you, I first have to visit the place where a friendship was born and more than one hope died, where the gods of chaos lounge amid the absinthe fumes.
Что?
I need to go to the London bar.
Just hurry, please.
Okay. So is this going to be a different map then? Is this going to be a different map? When we got something over here we can have a little look at. What's this? It's a hunting crop. The mahogany-coloured handle, autumn leaves, and fox's bushy tail among the trees. The memory of autumn hunts is covered by dark clouds. Once every expedition was exciting, but now they have become routine. Yet it must keep doing them to retain his place in the Count's circle of friends. Okay, right. So we got to go and talk. We got to go to the London bar. The London bar is. It's in this place. Is it London bar? Okay, it's up there on the right. Okay, cool. Right, yeah, up here. Ooh. And yeah, a little bit further on, we got a point of interest here, but we don't need to look at that. We've already looked at it, I believe. And we got to go and talk to what was your man's name again? This is the thing, because of the game, I can barely pronounce English. I can barely pronounce any of these names, so I'm just calling everyone your boy.
A few days, Mr. Digits. A few days. You see this
Nidgets?
Mr.
Got it?
Hedges, I'll
I
pay
think
it
I've got that
back, I
right.
swear. They're running tomorrow at Mokoto's racetrack. I'll win. Deal?
We had one as long as you paid your dues.
I'm begging you.
Quit your bawling. You'll get tear stains on my rug. It's Persian. You look tired. Want a coffee?
Note that he likes tying people up.
Whenever I see you torturing somebody. Is there something you want to talk about?
Don't you psychoanalyze me. Just tell me if you want coffee.
Always glad for a coffee.
Sure.
Can I interrupt you for a second? I'm in a rush.
Don't kink
Just
shame him.
sorting
Yeah,
something out
exactly.
with this
We don't do that here,
cow-face
Benro.
Here, who doesn't pay on
We don't
time.
kink shame.
Where should we start? Teeth or knees?
Please, don't let him. I only owe 12 rubles.
You'll make it up to me. Every kopieka.
Yes, I'll repay it all. Thank you, Mr. Nidget.
We're not saying goodbye yet. The boys will take you to stage 2 of our little chat. Get him out of here.
Hello, Milo. How you
So?
doing, mate?
How'd you take it? Black or cream and sugar?
Black, strong, no sugar.
Tell me what brings you here.
There's a certain woman who'd like to disappear from Warsaw. Conventional transportation isn't an option.
What exactly do you mean by disappear?
So you're not talking about murder?
I don't want to kill her.
It's Warsaw, Victor. We have a lot of options. We can ship her out of the country, send her to a brothel, kill her, and use the corpse to fertilize geraniums. So be careful what you wish for.
Okay.
I'm looking for safe and discreet transportation to Vienna. On the double quick.
Sadly, the shivs can't help. That's not our line. Passport policy is a nightmare, and smuggling will get you the news. Not worth it. But I know a man, Javier something or other. Although finding him might be tricky.
Casually ask where to find him then. Well and tired after flight. It eludes me where you went. I know you mentioned it a little while ago, didn't you? But other than that, welcome back, my good man. Welcome back.
You know where I can find him?
Thank the gods of chaos that you've got a great buddy like me. There are rumors going around that Javier's staying on one of the boats on the river. It's called the Malenka. I'd start there.
Malenka.
Thanks. I'll head off.
What about the coffee?
Not so fast. Have you been to Povishla since you got back from your travels?
Mention your youthful escapade. You was in Serbia for 2 weeks. And you've got 2 more kilos, and now you're back in Moscow. Well, welcome home, and perhaps a salad. No, I hope you had a good time, mate. Say that you mention your U4 escapades.
I remember us trying to print some Graham rolls from old Marciniak's stall.
Me too! He sicked his dog on us, and we had to jump in the Vistula. Ligia saved us.
Ligia would rather have saved that dog.
Stuff goes on there that make your blood curdle. The locals can't stand outsiders and protect their own. Don't go around grilling random people.
Thanks. I can handle it from here.
Your coffee.
Oh yeah, I did say. Don't forget the coffee. Jesus Christ, is the coffee around? We got to go try and find Javier. There's nothing in here for us now. Yeah, let's go find Javier. Salad is food for your food. I totally get it, my man. Totally get it. Like on a burger? Yeah, I get it. Right, so we got to go to this place here. So we're going to go to... Oh, there's a cart just up here. Oh, stuck. The thing is, I'm actively trying to lose weight at the moment as well. So, like, it's one of the reasons why I'm streaming a little bit later, because I'm trying to be like, oh, big up, what's this? A ball card. Carnival ball at the public casino before midnight, after midnight. Okay. Yeah, like, I'm trying to be active during the day if I've got the day off, but I enjoy it. I enjoy being active, but I also enjoy doing sweet fuck all, and I actually enjoy that a little bit more. You did 13 to 15k steps last 4 days. Is that 15k steps every day for 4 days, or is that 15k steps over the space of 4 days? Oh, every day. Okay, I was going to say, because that's good going. If it was like 15k steps in 4 days, I could understand why you've put weight on. No, but yeah, you enjoy the basketball tomorrow. Find his barge. Where are we now? We've got a few things that we can look at. We've got points of interest. The barge is probably here. Moonshine bar. We're going to go past the point of interest anyway, so we might as well go and have a look at that for the experience. And then we're going to go to the barge, I think it is, which should be up on the pier. Right, point of interest. Buy a cigar. Sometimes it's good to obscure your view with a cloud of smoke. There's nothing worth looking at here anyway. I don't think I've ever smoked a cigar. Yeah, I have. I've never smoked a cigar, especially like a Cuban one. But I know my brother has. Many years ago. And with cigars, you don't actually like... I'm pretty sure you don't inhale them. You like literally, you just like, you suck it back. You have the flavour, then you blow it out. My brother didn't know that. He thought you had to smoke it like a cigarette. And he literally took one drag and just threw up everywhere. Oh, Morana. Morana.
Morana. Hello. Let's see what brought you here.
Chat. Whoa, bombshell.
I felt something. Where is it?
Vision on the bank. On one of the riverbanks of Powizel, is that how you pronounce it? Powizel, probably. I saw a ghastly woman in a soaked slip standing up to her ankles in water. Morana, the gaze of the goddess of death and new beginnings made my blood freeze. I want to know more about her. Me too, brother. Me too. Right, what we got here then? We got some candles. So this is going to be a maybe some people trying to do like some rite or whatever. The incinerated wicks have been lit recently in someone's memory. Feelings carrying despondency and doubts about the sense of paying tribute to the dead float in the air among the thread of smoke. There is no mourning here, just pure resignation. Oi, loser, tossed a ciggy. Alright. Right, so we're going to try and figure out who... We're going to try and figure out who this is attached to. So rust colour splashes and sharp outlines convey the idea that determined every brush stroke. Human life is worth as much as the words of a poet written in sand. Okay, let's talk to your boy.
Move a little to the left, will you?
Oh, so we got someone dead here, so we have to try and figure out who's died.
You're blocking my view.
Okay, that's what you're doing.
What are you doing here? Drawing an illustration for a newspaper?
For myself, as a local artist. I'm Cayetan.
Do you specialize in still lives?
Yes, you might say that. Here in Povishle, nothing interesting's ever happened. But there you go.
Povishle.
Murders with an artistic twist. Very inspiring material.
Okay, the corpse painter, a nice but slightly odd person. He seems completely indifferent to things that preoccupy ordinary people. The only thing that excites him is painting murdered victims. Okay.
Povishle doesn't seem like a pleasant place to live.
Is life itself pleasant? I don't think so. Even those mutilated bodies, they have no eyes. As if the murderer tried to say there's nothing to see here.
Okay, note that he seems resigned.
So you're saying that nothing matters?
Exactly. Once misfortune brought me to this river. I wanted to end my life. But the river wouldn't have me and threw me back on the bank. I decided to stay around.
Okay, the suicide. Kjeten told me, quite bluntly, that he tried to take his own life once by plunging into the river, but it wouldn't have him. Okay, ask how the painting is going.
What exactly do you paint?
Dead bodies.
Someone might say the dead deserve respect.
I'm saying that both life and death are meaningless. You are blocking my view.
He's very emo, isn't he? Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay, we'll go. We'll leave him alone. Okay, so let's have a little look at the body, if we can.
Please, step back. This is a crime scene.
I can see that. Am I wrong, or does the deceased have no eyes?
Yeah, no eyes, all right. And why would there be? He's the fisherman's sixth victim.
The fisherman?
Hey, Rogulski, cut the chit-chat. And you, 3 steps back. Go on.
Now, hold on. Let me just try and get some... Oh, yeah, we can use the pass.
Take it easy, Commissioner. I just wanted to know the details of the investigation.
Well, you're lucky I'm up to my neck in work, you fucking prankster. Because otherwise, I'd put you straight in jail.
Alright, bro.
I beg your pardon?
The Ochrana are staying as far away from this as they can. Give that to me.
He's got
and
memory.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's got a
before
wiggly.
I get serious with you.
Easy,
Okay, you notice
I'm
the subtle
going
thread
now.
of the
I don't want to bother you.
Just what I need. A fucking throng of onlookers.
Okay. Okay, so... Maybe we can talk to him a little bit more.
What now?
Punch him, show dominance. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Rogulski, do I need to take care of everything?
Watch the distance. Stand back. Stand back. No trespassing on the crime scene.
Are we able to figure out his... Are we able to figure out his thoughts? So I guess we should go and talk to... go find Javier's boat. Now his boat's most likely here, but we can try and talk to some of the fishermen, see if they've seen anything.
Any fish biting?
It doesn't matter. What do you want?
My name is Victor. I only wanted to ask what was going on here.
With those damn police?
They are trying to catch the fisherman, and the fisherman is doing his bit.
Okay, ask who the fisherman is then.
Who's the fisherman?
The one who left the body on the beach. Stark naked, with pebbles in place of eyes, and a hook stuck in the roof of the mouth.
Like a fish. That's what he always does.
The police call him a serial killer. A dozen people he's snuffed out like that already. The son of a gun.
You sound like it doesn't bother you too much.
And what should it bother me for? If he kills, he kills.
Yes.
We are not to judge.
Yes, Benry. Everyone in this world is miserable.
The river giveth, and the river taketh away.
I mean, it's 1905. They don't have Wi-Fi. What do you expect? Dwell on the subject of the fisherman and the investigation.
And they can't catch the fisherman even though he continues to kill. Is that right?
He's smart, shrewd, not like those police fools. And everyone knows who he is.
How so?
Because, you see that guy on the beach who set up his easels in the sand and is painting?
He's the fisherman.
He paints all those bodies. He's always around the new ones. They even raided that hovel of his. Right, Edek?
Yep.
Yep. Expressed astonishment that he's not in jail yet.
And yet, he is still at large and keeps painting. So maybe he's not the fisherman after all.
Sure he is. Everyone says it's him. He's a weirdo, living like a hermit in that hovel. Nothing holds any value for him. So maybe he takes people's lives just for the hell of it.
Yep.
The prime suspect, according to a popular opinion, the peculiar artist named Gajetan is the fisherman. He usually is the first one seen at the crime scene. Okay, as to how to get to his hovel then.
And where is that hovel?
Go along the river and behind the workshop. Am I right, Edek?
Yep.
The hovel. The artist lives in one of the hovels in southern Povisle? I keep forgetting how you pronounce words. Next to the workshop by the river, they say the police recently paid him a visit. And then ask why he's so averse to the authorities.
Is it bad that they're doing the job?
And what for? Did anybody call them? Anybody complain?
What, do you think murder doesn't bother anyone?
Like there are never any murders in Povisle. Big deal.
The river giveth and the river taketh away.
We'll do fine. We don't need the police here.
Are you the fisherman?
Thank you, gentlemen. Happy fishing.
Yeah, right.
Are you the fisherman? Both of you? Is that what it is? Okay, find the barge. Right, and we got to go to the... Examine this. So we're going to go find the barge and we're going to go to the hovel. So with 11-hour workday, it's killing us. Let's follow the example of the workers in the German and English factories and strike to reduce them down to 9 working hours. Join the strike on September 13th. Put down your tools and join the fight of our future. Okay. Okay, so the hovel. It's a pawn shop. It's a brothel. Are we doing a detour, chat? Are we doing a detour? There's something up here. By the looks of things. So I'm going to go and have a little nosy around if I can. Get round. Can't go that way. But there's something. Oh, there's this thing on the floor. What is it? A photograph. Words full of disbelief seeped into the surface of the paper when she saw him after he had gone to the barber. Is it really you? Without the beard, it's like you're a different person. Okay. There's something here as well. It's this. The police report on the 9th of March. Or it would be the 9th of March, wouldn't it? Report at 11 p.m. I started my rounds at this place. The gate was unlocked and I informed the caretaker at midnight at the intersection. I saw a group of Romani who were fixing to pitch a tent near the square. I ordered them to leave. They headed to the direction of Pavisle. I'll continue my rounds without incident. Okay. Another Thaumaturge point. Lovely. Love to see it. Can't go that way then, so I'm going to head back over to where the barge would be. So I'm imagining... So obviously the Morana is attached herself to a... Ooh! Is attached itself to the murderer. I immediately feel warmth spreading throughout my body. I want to take a nap and wake up in the view of a freshly filled platter in front of me. Oh, is that ravioli? Okay, his barge. I assume is Javier the
Excuse me,
fisherman.
officer.
What do you mean not allowed? Sergeant Kadash, folks gotta work there, feed their families.
We're conducting an operation.
More like farting around. My taxpayer rubles are paying for you to chow down on herring.
Is he
Let
like,
me through to the wharf.
Is he like ridiculously American? Like everyone here is Polish or Russian. Your boy there was like pure American. Insist that they let you through.
I'm sorry, but I need to get to the wharf.
And how do you intend to do that? Shit! A magician! Get him, boys!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so there's 4 of them. He's got 2, he's got 4, he's got 6, 7, and 6. Velas needs to be used on him, Lelek on him, and Upper on him. Upper would probably be more beneficial first. This guy could probably wait. We can just get a damage over time on him and not worry about him. So, Upper, we could... This adds a point to our heart dimension. Let's go for this. Let's develop that, because then the next one we can have inflicted damage is increased to 75%, and it gives us 1 additional focus. Upgrades. Obvious target. Nope. The 3rd principle. The Celator's next attack will be 1 round faster. That gives us health. We want to keep that. We want to keep this. Definitely keeping that. Inflicts damage. Ooh. Let's just keep it the way it is. Right, let's start the fight. Okay, so Upper, you can sort your boy out with this. And oh no, that's Upper. You start this issue. You have this. It's going to disable your trait. This, if we can get a damage over time on him, and it should slow him. It hopefully slows him down for the next round. So this hopefully should work perfectly for us. So now he's done this. Has it knocked him over? It has not, which is unfortunate, but it's giving him a damage over time. Oh, wait a minute. Reduces damage taken by 80%. Police shield. Right, what are we going to do here? if we can try and reduce people's... Yeah, if we reduce people's traits, so his healing +4 and his healing +4 as well. So actually, they don't really make no difference if they're full health. So we can arguably leave those for the moment. If we can... I don't know what this does. Puts a mark on you, other enemies will use it. Is there something that's going to be able to get rid of our... Yeah, all negative effects is going to be reduced. So if we whack this on your boy, it will remove all of our negative effects, which is just the enemy mark. And then for us, on him, we can give him another 2 lots of suffering. But saying that, we can try and no, it's only going to give a plus 6% chance to do double damage. I think we just have our best interest to do the damage over time on him. Okay, so he's now been wiped. This hopefully is going to... Yep, it's giving him 2 more stacks of suffering. He's going to die in the next round, hopefully. He's got that going on. If now we get maybe Velas? Or... That lowers everyone's focus by 1, which at this point isn't very interesting. We haven't lost any health. Inflicts damage, launches an attack on a random enemy. Let's put that on. And then this guy, if we do a quick attack on your boy, I mean, here's the person who's going to attack next. So he should die relatively soon. So these 2 were the ones that we got to focus on now. So how about we just try and slow your enemy's action? We'll try and slow the enemy's action here. Right, we're roofing. Hopefully that slowed him down. It didn't look like it did. That's a shame. Never mind. Okay, he's hit us for 6. That's fine. Hit us for another 6. Okay, he's dead now. And then we got basically 2 free rounds of damage. We can just output as much as we would like. That's going to do damage over time, which will be lovely. Velas to disable and Lelek to disable. How about we put that on, and then Velas, you can attack your boy here with maybe a quick attack, and it will interrupt his planned attack. Ooh, there's a 50% chance of damage will be tripled, which will mean it will be 45. That should kill him if we do that, and I'm actually thinking about that might be a juicy thing to do. 50% chance to triple that amount. Oh, that's a health. That's triple the health that we could get back. No, let's go for this. We got the turns. We got the turns to do it. Here we can just do a quick slap. 10 health, nice. And we'll just do an action reaction. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. It was well worth it. Right, he's got 5 health. He's going to die from this anyway. It makes no difference. 11 health. Nice. I thought Velas was going to give him a wedgie. Right, where are we at now? We can actually go in. I don't think there's anything in the area that we can pick up while we're in the vicinity. Although there is this, a brochure. Okay, cool. A little bit more experience. And that's part of a conclusion, so we might be able to have something. I'll be able to have a different, well, more dialogue. That's nothing there. Nothing on the floor. That's the barge. Can we go through here? Yes, we can, but there's nothing here anyway. Yeah, that's the barge. The Malenka. So this looks like it's the barge we can use to get Svetlana out to Vienna. So if we just get on board now and try and talk, and if he's here, we can talk to him. Right, he's got a bed. He's got the bed. Sheets are strewn about carelessly. The sheets bear traces of passion. So he's been doing the dirty chat. Blood-stained bandages. The bandages were wrapped around healthily, strong, uninjured hands, and only later got soaked in blood. The blood of an opponent who got his face punched in, losing several teeth in the process. Okay. And then Javier's snuff box. It's an indispensable aid that someone can't do without. One hand is instinctively guided towards the snuff box to support before any planned physical excursion, before a fight when one needs a vigorous boost, or in the bedroom when the situation calls for equally vigorous stimulation. So basically Viagra. Okay. Punching bag. 1, 2, 1, 2. Drops of sweat trickle down his head. Irritated by thought, blows fall to their rhythm, precision, eagerness, and the readiness to improve. The blow struck with gloves left a clear trace on the bag. It was the force of a rushing river, the unpredictability of a flood, and the joy of the first drops of spring rain. Okay. We assume this is Javier. And scattered clothes thrown from the shoulders like ballast, lie in various nooks and crannies of the lodgings, waiting for someone to pick them up and put them on again. Dirty and crumpled as they are, whoever lives here doesn't exactly keep it spick and span. Draw conclusion. Javier's barge. Javier has created a veritable bachelor's den for himself on the barge. This is where he lives, trains hard, celebrates victories in the company of women, and has them console him after losses. It seems that his life revolves around fighting. I should look around the neighbourhood for a sport club or a ring.
Looks like Javier trains.
Okay. Right, get off the barge.
I told you some dingbat was snooping around.
Dingbat?
The Flatfoots are gone, but I got a hunch I'm gonna have trouble with you.
Interesting hunch.
We taking him to Ariel?
Nah, we'll do this our way.
Okay, so we've got more fighting going on. Okay, so you got your boy with a spanner, what looks like a big butter knife, and that ain't a gun. Surely that's not a gun. Look at the fucking size of it. It's tiny. Right, so we got 1 improvement point for our Thaumaturge, but we can't spend it at the moment. The next point we want to go into is probably this one for the accumulation. This isn't actually too bad. So we're going to ignore that. We're going to start the fight. We got the Velas, Lelek, and nothing. So first, let's go to Velas, or then let's go to Lelek. Let's go to Lelek. He's the one that's going to be struggling as much as he is. So let's issue an order with Lelek. we might be able to... who's attacking first? It's your boy here. So... is he going to give... He's just doing normal damage, so we don't need to use this. We can use... We can use this. We can accept the damage from your one boy. It's going to put him in a suffering state. Then using this is going to give him a suffering state, which is going to interrupt his planned attack. So then now we can go to this one. We can put damage over time on this boy. There we go. So now he can be strong attacked. We're going to do a damage over time on him, and there we go. A little bit of damage. That's fine. 8 damage and 3 damage on those. Now we can go to maybe Velas? Or the Bukovac. Maybe Bukovac, actually, because if we use this, it will cast a state on all enemies. Can this guy... If we go first... I think it's probably in our best interest to get rid of this first, the invulnerability. This will give a chance to interrupt his planned attack. And then this guy, we can slow the enemy's actions. Let's try and slow him down. Give him a lick. And right, we've slowed everyone down. That was perfect. So now we can go now to our Bukovac, and we can use this, which will give everyone the suffering state. And then we can try and do some outright damage on him. He's going to die relatively soon, and he's going to get another state on this as well, I think. I think that's how it's working. And we're going to do this, which is going to give him another 2 tiers of the state. Okay, cool. Yep, okay, so they just died from the damage over time, and now we can just go for the simple kick him in the nuts, and we'll give Velas some oh, he's not dead, but that's fine. And we'll just do this. It's going to give us some health back. Right in the kisser. Yep, absolutely.
Enough of this, Nariskit. Say who you are and what you're doing on my turf.
Show him. First, command him to show himself.
First, show yourself, coward.
You're in no position to raise your voice.
It's better that way. We can talk as equals.
Is he a Thaumaturge?
What are you in such a gavolt for? What do you want?
So you didn't know anyone was guarding this place?
I didn't know I was in someone's turf.
People here have got enough problems of their own without some goyish outsider coming and giving them crap. Get to the point.
Admit you're looking for... Ask him about his Salator.
Your salutor. I don't know him.
He's a Debok. He lurks around for lost souls who don't know better, and go where they shouldn't.
Terrified.
Okay, so we're looking for Javier.
I'm looking for Javier.
What for?
Let's say I need his services urgently.
Is that all? I took you for someone else. I can introduce you to Javier. You interested?
I know Javier likes to fight, so should we head to the boxing ring?
Something like that. I see you've sniffed out what you can. Shall we?
Yeah, we shall.
Lead the way. You sure changed your tune quickly.
Welcome to Povizla. Fighting first, hugging later. Ariel Rothe. Stick with me and they won't touch a hair on your head. Just don't come on Saturdays.
Is it Saturday?
Welcome to the dungeon. A mecca of gambling and violence. You see the box above the ring? I'll wait there. Make yourself comfortable. Put a bet on the fight. And come find me.
Okay, are we going to be fighting then? Cool. Right then, so we've got read this. So we've got a lost bet. So we're going to have a lot of betting slips around here. Javier's fight list. Okay. Bookmaker. A brochure. See that the only spectacle of its kind in Warsaw. Gunmen and American Indians straight from the Wild West. Sitting Bull, the legendary American Indian chief, Sweet Annie Oakley, and the mighty Gordon sisters. Come and taste America. Right, so we got your boy here. We don't want to talk to him yet. There's going to be some other things lying around. Maybe this? What's this? Boxing gloves. A clear trace of the thoughts can be seen on the gloves. Sometimes they're violent and sometimes they're gentle, like the current of a river. Anything around here? There's stuff over here. There's going to be something over here that we can look at. Oh, not that way. Alright, there's a fight going on there. We won't go to that yet. Can't go outside. Bessie Gordon. What we got here then? We got a familiar trace. The trace of the boxing gloves is the same one I found on the punching bag on the barge. So they do belong to Javier, the illegal fighting star. Bart suffers from a serious hip injury, but that's just one of his secrets. The trace on his gloves is identical to the one I found on the barge. Javier is Bart. Bart is Javier. Rolf's trying to make me look like a fool. Long hours of massaging, stretching, rubbing, ointments and warming up sore muscles, all to restore proper mobility to the joints so that the dope could step into the ring and punch people. It won't work this time. Nothing will fix his hip. Trace certain. Javier. Okay. Bookmaker. Let's talk to the bookmaker. Let's place a bet.
Place your bets, ladies and gents. Don't miss the chance to earn some dough. How about a bet?
Place a bet.
I'd like to bet on the fight.
On Barshchik or on everybody else?
On Barshchik.
I'll put a ruble on a Barshchik.
Corking choice.
You take IOUs?
Sure, why not? Get writing.
You gained a placed bet. Join Ariel in the box. Is that it? There was Bessie Gordon we could have gone and speak to, but
Ariel. His hips are fine.
Shouldn't you be at home right now with your husband?
And you, what are you doing?
Oh, is that
here?
Danny Trejo?
Barstik, meet Victor Shulsky. He has business with Javier, and he'll do anything to meet him.
Anything?
Anything. Victor is a Thaumaturge. It might make for a fantastic main attraction. What do you think?
Sorry, what?
What? A magician in the ring? Yeah.
Uh-oh. So you know you're talking to Javier.
Enough kidding around, Barstuk. I know you are Javier.
Well, you almost impressed me.
Javier Sanchez Villaconejito Ramirez.
Now that we know you ain't just anybody, maybe you can show us if you're the real deal, or just some stiff from downtown. You getting in the ring?
Yeah, agreed to fight.
Who am I supposed to be fighting against?
Everybody. That's tradition.
Just don't embarrass us thaumaturges.
Okay.
Señoras y señores, a slight change of plans. I won't be fighting. I know. Barschek is the best. But listen. Marcel and his brothers-in-law versus a son of Shurgmirsha, a swell, a magician, Viktor Shulsky.
Okay.
Don't embarrass me.
So wait a minute, have we bet on ourselves then? Is that what's gone on? So we're not going to improve our thaumaturgy here. We're gonna. You got Bukovac, you've got Upper, and you got Veles. Okay, so let's focus on the guy with the Bukovac first. So we're going to get Bukovac out. That's going to disable his trait and is going to give us some damage over time. Although he's not going to be attacking for another like 3 rounds, so he's probably not a priority at the moment. Maybe Upper. Negative effects. What's his thing? Makes you immune to regaining any new negative effects. So we need to put that on straight away for him. And we want to try and slow him down. So we're going to try and slow him down with Old Wound. Trait disabled, and hopefully it slowed him down. It didn't, but it's gave him some damage over time, which should be fine. Okay, 2 health and 1 focus. 2 health and 1 focus. That's fine. Okay then, so if we can use Veles. If we can use Veles, and that's going to interrupt his... That'll interrupt him, but it won't make no difference because he's going to be getting his focus. So maybe let's not worry about that for the moment. Now we'll focus on him with Veles here. So let's go to you. Veles, that's going to be interrupting his planned attack. Or... yeah, let's do that. And then this guy... yeah, we can now... That's going to bring his health back, which is not going to do anything. So we're going to do that. So that means he's going to have 1 focus, and now we can... If we get the Bukovac out... that's going to be slow. I'm just thinking... that's not going to disable him, is it? So how about we... Right, what are we doing? So that's going to put him in a suffering state. So if we put him into... that should reduce him down to a suffering state. Okay, he's hit us for 8, that's fine. And now... he's not going to... none of these have got traits anymore, so now we could arguably use Velas. The person who's going to attack next is you. We've got no negative effects on us at the moment. Yeah, let's go for this. So he's going to be damaged. That's fine. And we can go for this attack. Or, better yet... okay, he's going to be CC'd. He's going to be CC'd. I think. I think he's going to be CC'd. Is that who you're focusing on? I want to say yes. That's going to hopefully slow the enemy down. That's a lot of damage as well. Fuck it. There we go. Okay, that's fine. So we took a lot of damage. I've got to run, catch you in the next stream. Yeah, thank you very much, Mike, and thank you very much for the sub earlier. That was very, very lovely of you. Very much appreciated. Right, so who's next? Right, so he's gonna be... we could die this round. So what we're gonna have to do, we have to get the upper out. I've not actually died in combat yet, have I? He's not down to 50% yet. No, he's not. He's not. So, if I go to attack him, that will restore... no, because... yeah, okay, we'll go for this. It's going to give us a lot of health back. So 19 health off your boy. And it's gave us 15 health back, so we're all in a good position now. Okay, cool. So, this guy, he's got... this is adrenaline. Inflicted damage is increased by 50%, which is fantastic. So let's try and do a quick attack on him. And then on this guy, we're going to have... Velas. And that would take him down into a vulnerable state. This guy, we're going to do the reaction. 12 health. And now we're going to... we're going to get the Booker back out, and we're going to do... or do we go Lelek? Or Velas? No, we'll go Velas. Okay, he's dead. Cool.
Good, Victor. The crowd loves you.
They love to hate you. That's all right, too.
Give them time. Does Victor deserve the neighborhood's respect? Maybe the chicos from Fifth Alley will make mincemeat out of him. You can do it, Victor.
Okay, we got another fight. You ready to fight?
Let's get on with it. Who's next?
So we got these boys here. Are we maxed health? As you give it, yes, we're maxed health again. That's fine. Okay, so we got 3 rounds of a bit of a respite here. They've got a lot of focus. The first attack on this target casts a hidden negative state on the attacker. Same for these two. Okay, we've got a lot of focus coming our way, which is going to be big ick. So here's Bukovac, he is Velas, and that's Lelek. That's one. These are all the same, but so it's just going to be reducing our focus. 7, 6, and 7, and here's Lelek. Lelek might be able to sort out. We're going to try and reduce the guy's focus down as much as we possibly can. 50% chance of reducing it to another 4, so we're going to try and do that. And then we're going to use the Bukovac on this guy. And what does that do? Or do we focus on this with Velas? We go to Velas on this guy. If we can stop his attack. Yeah, we're going to try and stop the guy's attack. Was it only 2? I think it was only 2 for your boy. Yeah, it was only 2 for your boy, which is a bit of a shame. He's lost his trait, and he's lost his trait as well. We're going to try. We get upper out and we try and attack this guy here. If we can CC him. Yeah, we're going to CC the guy. Let's just nuke him down. Okay, 1 and 2 focus. So it's a focus fight on this one, which is fine. This guy, we're going to try and reduce the focus down as much as we can as well. He's going to be permanently disabled for the moment, so he's just on breakdown, so we can leave him there. This guy, we've got a 50% chance to reduce his focus by an additional 2, and we're going to use. Can we use the Lelek? He's not in a suffering state, so we don't need to do that. I think upper might actually be a little bit quicker as well. No, it's the same. Okay, so that's 2. I think it was just 2 as well, which is a little bit ick again. Yep. Who's hitting me next? You. Okay, we'll do that and we can get some of our focus back. The Bukovac. If we put a suffering state on your boy, he's going to have a suffering state, and then in the next round we can try and reduce his focus as well. So he's going to have a damage over time. It's done a little bit of damage, not the end of the world. We're good there. So he's got some damage going, and on this we can try and reduce his focus down to, again, to the max. And on this guy we could now go to the Bukovac and do a Howl and do a damage over time on him. Hopefully this drops 4. It was 3. Yeah, it dropped all 4, so that means the guy's disabled, I think. Oh, your boy's back. Yeah, your boy's back. So both of them have got 0 focus. So now he's got his damage over time, and they've got no traits. So how about, just for the sake of our focus, I'm going to attack you to restore 3 of ours. And then on the Bukovac, if we focus on him, it casts suffering on everyone, and it will kill your boy outright. So we're going to do that. So we've got 3 focus back, which is fantastic. And everyone's got some suffering as well. This guy, we can do try and reduce his focus down, and then on this guy we could go for we can go to Velos, and hopefully, do we go Velos or do we go for this? Restores your 2 health. No, in fact, actually we're going to do this because we're going to try and reduce this guy's focus as well, and it won't kill him outright, but then we've got the damage over time on him as well, so that shouldn't be too bad. .25 health, not too bad. And he's got 2 health left. He's only got 3, so we can... He's going to die at the end of the round anyway, it's going to make no difference. So let's focus on him. No, we're not going to be able to do that in time, are we? None of these are reducing their... I mean, we could arguably just go for the Bukovac here and try and do as much damage as we can. Yeah, I'm just trying to think, do we... I mean, I know I'm overthinking it, but I'm just trying to think of the most efficient way of doing it. Nah, fuck it. We'll just reduce the guy's focus. It's not going to be the end of the world, is it? Is it? Okay, punched and removed some of our focus. He's going to do the same thing. So this was just a focus fight, this was. He's dead. And then Might as well. Gonna put him into a breakdown state. And he's not dead. He's got 1 health, so we can probably try and do something juicy here. Should we just use upper? Yeah, we'll just use upper. Okay, that wasn't an upper, that was just an uppercut. Okay, fair enough. It was an upper. It was kind of an upper.
Straight from America. They box like a whirlwind and kiss like a dream.
Oh, God.
The Gordon sisters.
Okay.
Fucker.
Try not to get them even more damn riled up. I'm only here for professional purposes.
A professional ass kicking.
Okay, get ready for a fight.
So be it. Let's fight.
I'm liking this bit. Okay, so we can't improve this. It's got a risk, so the first attacker gets hit within a negative state. We've got upper and we've got Bukovac. Okay, start fight. 7 focus for each and 41 of 44 health. What's it gonna give? Restores health and restores health. So we gotta get rid of those as soon as we can. This is Bukovac, this is upper. So let's go for an attack on upper. And that wasn't upper, was it? That was a silly move. Upper, you can do that to remove that. And then this one's going to use urgency, which speeds up their queued skills up by 1 round. How about we try... Wait, what they got? Let's try and slow them down. It gives them suffering. So it's going to remove their trait. Removes their trait in 1 focus. This hopefully slows them down. It slowed them down perfectly. They got damage over time going. We can now go to Bukovac. Bukovac, you can give it a damage over time as well, along with another damage over time. But maybe doing the damage over time on this one. Cast a random state on an enemy, which will... That means it'll be 2 and 2. Now, how about we go for... That's going to interrupt the planned attack. This is going to give it urgency, so we're going to try to interrupt the planned attack. The damage is fine. What's this? Slowed. How about we remove that? That wouldn't be a bad idea, would it? Yeah, let's remove that. Okay. 2 lots of damage. We're going to remove our negative effect. Oh. Oh. Okay. Right. Right, so they've got urgency, and they've got urgency as well. The next person who's going to be attacking is you, love. How about we... You both haven't got any traits anymore. Velas, can you... There's a 13% chance to kill. That will kill, but it's going to take a couple of rounds, which we're not going to do. We will do that though. We're going to attack this one, and we're going to try to slow down the attack. Although we could try and slow down the attack on this one. Yeah, let's try and slow down the attack on this one. If we slow it down, it slowed it down, so that's perfect. So now upper will have... No, the Bukovac will have their go. The Bukovac will do a lot of damage on that. I don't know if we can actually stop that, though. We can't. And then... But, I mean, that's just going to give 2 lots of suffering, so we could do that. And it's going to be relatively quick. Yeah, might as well. Two lots of suffering. That's going to be a lot of damage over time for them. Another 10 health off us. These are glass cannons, basically. They are quite easy. How about we go to upper? We can get some of our health back. Does it really matter? Try and slow them down. Doesn't really matter, but we'll try and slow them down anyway. Yep, we slowed them down. There we go. Got our health back and killed them. Nice. Easy money.
Shit. How much more?
Come on, smile.
Bueno, that's enough for him. Come on, you deserve it.
Nice.
Did you see him? Not such a weak chico after all.
How do you feel?
I'm in the mood to do business.
Tell me, gringo, how can Javier help you today?
Gringo? Did you just call me gringo? What the fuck? Get to the point, ask what you want.
I need a smuggler.
I know, Mago. Say what you need me to smuggle.
Who? One lady needs to discreetly leave the Russian partition and get to Vienna.
For how much?
Is sure that she can afford it?
She can afford it. Let's just say she's quite far up in high society.
A rich chica wants to go to Vienna? Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm sure somebody is looking for this Klafter. Otherwise, she'd get on a train.
If they catch us, it's la muerte para nuestros amigos.
However, fortune favors chutzpah after all.
Al diablo. The river giveth, the river taketh away. Vámonos.
Ask what's next.
So, what's now?
Now go get the lady, and we'll meet at Port Praga at night. But tell that Klafter of yours that it ain't gonna be a tea party.
Adios.
Cool. Okay, we'll listen to this. This is another track. Get a bit of cat jam on the go. Nothing's in here. Can we talk to anyone here? That was a lot of blood. I think we did quite well there, to be honest, chat. Now let's talk to the bookmaker, because we've got to get our...
I've come to collect my money.
Hey, why are you jerking me around here? You want to bet on yourself?
I didn't know I'd be fighting.
That's no excuse. I ain't paying.
Listen here, buddy.
Now scram.
Now hold on. Hold on. The world will be a better place if we all practiced restraint. Javier wouldn't have gotten himself into the affair with the Gordon sisters. The sisters wouldn't have wanted to bludgeon him to death, and I wouldn't be in the ring as his stand-in. But what do we have instead? Pain. Okay. Can we not go in? Can't we? Where's our money? You cheeky motherfucker. Oh, okay, fair enough. We can't get our money. I mean, you don't even have money. You don't even have crafting, so it's like, it don't really make no difference. But it's not the point. It's not the point, chat. Right, the dust you shall return. Go to someone's home. We got a point of interest over here. Listen to the Balakia. A battered and neglected instrument, but still able to produce a sweet melody. Cool. More experience, lovely stuff. A Thaumaturge point. Right, we've got to get to the tram, which is up on the top here. And we'll just try and observe as much as we can as we're on our way. We're still got to try and figure out who the fisherman is. Okay, who are you?
Hold it, Tempermancer, for I am White Roman.
Okay.
Pardon?
You are Victor Shulsky, son of Shrutmiesche. Your family is famous for its powerful Tempermancers.
Mm-hmm. Point out that we are the most powerful.
I am the most powerful of the entire family.
This will make you a worthy opponent. This city is too small for 2 masters of tempermancy.
Oh.
I am a master of tempermancy, White Roman, and I challenge you to a duel. Everything is at stake. The winner will be declared king of the Tempermancers.
Do we get your Salator if we win?
Have at you then. Why not right now?
The memorable moment is here. To me, devoted visitors. To me, salutors.
Oh, God.
Okay, improved Thaumaturge. Okay, so White Roman, you're actually the wimpiest guy here. Right, we're going to go for this, the accumulation. Develop this. Looks like there's 8 more Salators we can collect. Available upgrades. So we've got accumulation increases inflicted damage by 75%. Why don't we have... That's 24. That's... how about we go for accumulation on this? 40, 42. Okay. We can deal with that. What did we just get rid of, though? I think it was sabotage, wasn't it? Okay, cool. Right, yeah, that's good. Right, let's start the fight. We need Upper, we need Lelek, and we need the Bukovac. We got a lot of focus coming... reduction coming our way. Explosive shout and reduces our focus. How about we try and slow your enemy down? But first we're going to use our order. We're going to slow him down, and we're going to have... we're going to try and slow him down from this turn here. Going to remove his trait and 1 focus. As it slowed him down, it didn't, but it gave him a state. Okay, fair enough. He's going to do again. Order. If we was to... this guy is going to do 3, and this guy's going to do 2. Why don't we use the Lelek? What's this going to do? It's just damage and focus. How about we just go to the Somber Drill here? And then this... it's going to be some decent damage over time. fine. That's fine, chat. And now he's taking a lot of damage. So here, the thing that you're doing is you can reduce the focus into opposite enemies' planned attack if they are in a suffering state. We're going to do a suffering state on your boy here. Oh, actually, we can't, can we? Never mind. We're going to reduce your focus. Trait disabled and taken off 2 focus. Boink. 3 focus. That's a big ick. And you're going to take down. We've got 4 focus left. We can do a distraction on this guy. We can use upper. We need Bukovac on you. You're going to die this round anyway, so it makes no difference. We're going to use... He won't take down 4 in this one turn, will he? That's basically what's prepped. Let's go for upper here, and we can try and reduce the person's focus. Oh, nice. I forgot that we'd done that, and then he's going to reduce his focus as well, so he's going to have 1. He's dead, so we've got 2 people left. We can inflict this damage on him. Yeah, so upper, can you focus on him? And we will focus on this guy, and we're going to give him as much damage as possible. Yeah, that actually will kill him outright with 40 to 42 damage. Perfect. There we go. So he's in a broken state and 42 damage. And then we're going to do the same with this guy. He's got 41 health. And then we're going to... If he doesn't die, 20, 21, 41 health done. Lovely.
I hope that you also took a valuable and instructive lesson from this.
I accept the title of King of the Tempermancers. I would suggest that neither you nor your salutors strain yourselves anymore.
Your triumph is temporary, Victor Shulsky. I have not yet said my last word.
Dude, give me a hat.
I will find you when you are ready for the next fight.
Brother, like...
That's what I'm afraid of. The things people come up with.
Okay. Like, you got his ass handed to him, like... Why is he bothering? Okay. Let's go to the cemetery. Right, so we got to go and get your girl. She's over here. I'm going to pick up Svetlana. I've got Merchant Cemetery, the Cemetery Merchant. Not really interested in that. I'm going to range a guess that your girl is going to have some company. Is there something going on over here? Yep. Examine the Ivy magazine. Okay. Okay, cool. She's going to have some issues, isn't she?
Yes, sir.
Say you in a hurry.
Please let me in. It's urgent.
You can't just turn up like this. What will I tell Sir and Madam?
Fear not. I'm here for Rasputin.
Wait, no we're not.
I can sense he's in a drawing.
I've come to the wrong place. Big oops. Yeah, I've come to the wrong place. Oh, no, we haven't. Svetlana's here. False alarm chat.
I hope that you've had a hospitable stay.
You have unsettling friends, truly. The Nadazhinskis are reserved and boring, unlike that Grigory.
What do you think of him?
I don't. I'd like to leave this place now, if possible.
Okay, confirm that we can go. Cool.
We'd better get a move on.
Finally, don't forget my luggage.
Bitch! Okay, what's in the chest?
How many dresses and pairs of stockings do you need?
As many as I'd like. I have some very profitable secrets in that chest.
Blackmail?
Insurance. Correspondence with various people who aren't entirely aware that I didn't burn their letters.
Do I understand that this time around I'll be lugging the chest myself?
Hurry up.
Who's she talking to?
Look around, this ain't a museum. Head down. That building in front of you. The entrance is around the corner.
You pick some very interesting people to work with.
What's that?
From now on, that's your problem. Entrance around the corner, right?
Yep. Cool. Right, so we've talked to Javier at his hideouts. So we don't have to worry about her anymore. Announcement. Work for university students. Information. The Courier's editorial office. Yeah, this Svetlana was bit of a tit, really, ain't she? Right. Oh, we got some cat jam. Debussy. See Debussy. Cool. Alright, some more documents. There's Javier. Police orders to all units yesterday in the middle of the night. There was an attack on the barge transporting crates of ammunition to the Port Praga area. Send all available officers to the area. The gang most likely consisted of 5 people, stocky, masked men of various ages. Amigo.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Did you want a pumpkin carriage and some glass slippers, senora? Smuggling ain't as romantico as that.
Javier, yes? I've outgrown fairy tales. I'm here to make a deal.
I left that fucking chest by the door. I could barely lug it. Big as a whale's twice. We gonna do something or just stand here and stare?
Okay, let's ask for the plan.
So what's the plan? What are we doing?
You'll get papers. Austrian ones. Almost authentic, but don't go flashing them left and right.
Then it's off to the pier and onto a boat out of the city. Then a steamship upriver.
In Krakow, the transfer to a Vienna-bound train. He'll be there in a few days.
Sí, bueno. As soon as we agree on the money.
No, let's just go.
If this is going to work, then we need to get going.
Ariel, you go to the puerto and call the little captain. La Señora will get changed, and we'll follow after you. Victor will come too. He'll see if anyone's following us.
Что? I'll do what?
What you paid for. Vaya con Dios, my friend.
A gute Nacht, Scheifele.
Okay. Actually, no idea what we're doing, but we're going to the pier now. So we could get into a spot of bother when we're at the pier. I imagine we will, and there's probably going to be some hokanas. I think that's what it's pronounced. Place of respite. We're at the Port Praga. The shed. And it's going to be this one over here, isn't it? Go to the pier. Oh, hello. Lost newspaper. Cool. Okay, yeah, we're just going to follow. Okay. Today I am the law, and I am the judge, and I am the executioner. So, some hostiles.
Damn wife fucker. You've ruined my life.
A cuckold.
Your chica did what she wanted. Victor, tell him I'm right.
Two of you? I'll fuck you both up.
I'm going to get killed because someone disrespected the sanctity of marriage. Shit.
Okay, so there's 4 of them here. We've got Javier, that's going to be fighting along with us. We've got Veles with 2 focus, Lelek with 5 focus, Bukovac with 7, and he's got no trait at all but 4 focus. Okay, cool. So I think the person who's in the... First, if we go to Veles, who's got the next attack? Your boy at the back. Hold on, chat. Sorry about that, chat. It's only shallow cut. Inflicts damage and reduces focus. Interrupt his planned attack. Reduces damage, reduces the impact of owner's focus by 1. Now if we use that next, that means Veles will use his attack first. That means it will actually reduce some of his focus. Trait disabled, 6 damage, and 1 focus down. Lovely. 2 damage and 1 focus, that's fine. So now we can go to Upper. Upper can use 1 attack there. We can use 2 on this, and hopefully with a 50% chance to reduce all of his focus. So he's in a breakdown state. Hopefully this takes down 4. It does take down 4, so 2 breakdown states in 1 turn. That's brilliant. We've got a bleed. Inflict damage. Let's go to the Bukovac, maybe. And cast state on all enemies. Let's cast state on all enemies here. It should kill him. And then on this, we can outright kill the guy. Yeah, we can outright kill the guy here. Yeah, we can outright kill him. Okay, killed him. Nice. So these have got states on them now. They've both got suffering, which is great. He's going to attack with a 5 to 8 damage and a 1 to 2, which is going to give off bleeding. Now we can go to an attack on him. We're going to remove our... If we use Lelek... If we use Lelek here... And... reduces his focus... No, reduces his trait, sorry. And we use this... Or should we slow him down? Let's try a hand at slowing him down. Did it slow him down? It did not. That's fine. There's a guy at the back having a fight with a box. I'm actually going to use this on him at the back. But first, we're going to get our Bukovac out. And the Bukovac is also going to give him some suffering. And we're going to give him some suffering as well. So it's going to be a lot of damage on over time for your boy. We moved his trait with 1 suffering, and we're going to give him another 2 stacks, which should be 4 stacks overall. Yeah, he's going to die this round, so it doesn't make no difference. He's going to be attacking next. And we got a 50% chance to kill him outright with that attack. Yeah, let's try and do that, and then with, I think, upper. That's slow. What do we use? Velas. Velas is quick, so that should kill him. Okay, that's 10 health. Nice. Okay, he's downed. And he's downed. Lovely. Easy stuff.
Have you ever considered celibacy? Your business would go better.
But what kind of life would that be, Senora?
Okay, that went well. Go to the pier. So it wasn't in there. It would be over there. Oh, actually, it can't be there, can it? Was it? Okay, is it this one? Or is it just on a normal pier? Yeah, we just have to follow these, aren't we? Anything to observe while we're in the area as well? Or is there any more fighting? I thought the game froze then. Around here. Right, we got Ariel.
But the boat can't hold that.
There's no choice.
If God wills it, a broom can shoot. Load it up.
Vámonos. There's no time.
I need another word with Victor.
Okay. Is she
Senora.
Time to pay up.
So you're waiting for your reward?
Time's running out. I need the knowledge you promised me.
What are you guys lagging around for? Hurry up!
Your father moved in the circles of people who shared his views, who would like to see Poland back on the map. Do you understand what I mean? He was a patriot.
Find out if the Friends are revolutionaries.
My father and the revolutionaries? There's no way that could be right.
I beg you. Whatever he was planning, it was certainly more subtle and effective than planting bombs in restaurants. I never met them. He called them his coterie. They were old friends of his. He secretly dreamed of creating a force that would give true hope to the Polish people, one that might tilt the scales in favor of the independence fighters.
Loca, quickly!
He believed he didn't need a great army, just a handful of daredevils with extraordinary abilities.
You getting in the boat or not?
I need to go. Your father was a wonderful man, Victor. And you remind me of him a great deal. Thank you for everything.
Wait! Who are these people? How can I find them?
I don't know. They hide in the shadows. Good luck. I trust that you'll find your grimoire, Viktor Szulski. Adieu.
Adieu.
Keep an eye on those bequeathal papers. If there's a problem with payment, will reach out to you.
Why are you so distrustful?
When a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
What the fuck?
Amigos.
Uh-oh.
Javier!
Is it Morana? What the fuck was that?
You think they're dead?
They had no chance. Clad in clay and the fury of the sons of Israel will arise to crush their enemies. Get out of here. Golems follow blood. The farther away you are, the better.
Point out that Salvatores are not material.
I don't believe it. Salvatores can't physically manifest.
Tell it to Javier. Look at this guy teaching Kabbalah to a Jew. That was a golem, you schmuck. And it will pursue them until their blood is lost in the abysses of Sheol. You understand?
That's what you should do to make him stop.
What am I supposed to do to get rid of him?
The golem is gonna look for you until he kills you, and all of those of your blood. That is, unless you can figure out why he was sent after you. You must have really gotten under somebody's skin.
I haven't done anything to anyone.
That means someone of your blood did it. Do you hear me? Ask your blood.
Our
Get
father.
lost. Not exactly my favorite person right now.
Journal
I guess
update.
there's nothing for me here.
So, it wasn't a Salutor, it was a golem. I'm gonna need a bigger boat. Okay. Nice reference. Look at him pretending he knows how to read. That's me. Policeman.
Was that the sound of a fuck-up? Shouldn't we check it out?
I wouldn't.
Like hell we should. They don't pay me enough for that.
Gentlemen, I have to get out of the port. It's urgent.
What's a good citizen like you in such a hurry for? Papers.
I'd hoped it wouldn't come to this.
Oh, we're going to be fighting again, chat. Okay, Lelek and Veles. Makes them immune to negative effects and makes them immune to negative effects. So we're going to get your boy out first with Veles. Issue an order with Veles on him, and we're going to do a 50% chance to interrupt the enemy's planned attack. And then on... And let's give him some damage over time. Correct, disabled, 2 points, and it didn't slow him down, but that's fine. We get... Oh, actually, no, it did. That's fine. Okay, so now we need the Lelek, so let's get Lelek out. And we're going to use this on you. And we're going to put some damage over time back on this boy. Try and kill him out quickly, and then we only have to focus on the one. Okay, 4 damage on us. 12 damage on your boy, so he's taking a lot. Let us try and slow this guy down. Restores 10 points to the ally. We'll try and slow that down. And with the Bukovac, I mean, really, actually, no, we won't be able to kill him outright, will we? Let's try to interrupt his planned attack. So we're doing 2 chances here to try and interrupt him so he doesn't give off a heal. It didn't work. First one didn't. This one did work though, so he's not going to be healing anyone. We got a bleed and 4 health off. He's going to be dying hopefully this round. Damage over time on your boy. He's going to be trying to heal as well, and try and interrupt him again. Or Bukovac. I'm just trying to think. No, you know what? Let's just use Veles and let's try and reduce his... Stop his planned attack if we can. Okay. And we done it. Lovely. Okay, hit us once. That's fine. And they're both dead. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. Anything over here we can have, we can observe. No. Get out of Port of Praga. We'll maybe go up here. Might be something up here. No. Oh, maybe. No, we can't look through the window. Okay. This way. Okay, more fighting. Okay, so we've got 2 focus, 1 focus, and he needs a 1 from upper, so that's going to be very easy to do. Upper, can you do an attack on your boy? He's going to be... Oh, nope, wrong thing. Issue an order from upper. This guy, we're going to try our hand at... what's he got? He hasn't got any traits, so we could arguably... We try and slow him down. No, I think we'll just try and do a diversion here. Okay, so he's now disabled. Now, what we can do is we can now go to... That is Bukovac. If we go to... We don't want to be using upper for that. Maybe looking at this, it will cast... It will cast a state on everyone. On this guy, we can try and slow him down. In fact, no, we're not. We can actually use this. Reduces 2 focus. Got a bleed on, that's fine. Right, everyone's got some damage over time. The Book of Act, we can have the Book of Act focus on him. 6%. If we go for... Yeah, let's do that. It's going to do maximum damage. It's going to be 24 across the board. We're going to try and... We're going to reduce your guy down as well. So he can't do any attack. 7 health. That's fine. And then he's got that going on. We can now go to this guy here and we're going to try and we're going to remove his focus. So we've got 2 people in a breakdown state. He's done a slice on us, which is again absolutely fine. He's done a slice on us, which is absolutely fine. These 2 are both in a breakdown state. Now we're going to go for a Veles. That's got a 95% chance to kill. Or we can go for the Book of Act, which will have a 100% chance to kill, and it will give a state to all enemies. Let's go for that. And then this guy, we're just going to give a inflict damage. So he's dead. There we are, 8 damage. He's going to slice us, which is fine. He should die now. There we go. Easy enough. Right, another Thaumaturge points. Anything around here? Right, we got to try and escape, don't we? So, anything up here? Nope. Through the door. Okay, we're good. Uh-oh.
Don't even think of reaching for your magic book. Vanya's pistol has a very sensitive trigger.
The second he moves, I'll blow his brains out, Chief.
Chief? Let's do our best
not
to have Vanya shoot you in the head. Alright. All you have to do is tell us where Svetlana Petrovna is.
Admit that she's dead.
I'm afraid Svetlana is dead.
Are you sure?
She went down with a boat and didn't resurface.
Lie.
Victor, I'll be honest with you. That woman was a Gordian knot. I know that she spent years compiling all sorts of compromising material against the Tsar's government. She was a traitor. We were observing her, but she managed to get everything out of her apartment. I need to know if her knowledge could threaten the security of the nation.
If you want something from me, you just need to ask.
I have a better idea. You tell me what you know, and I know where your papa's little black book is. Quid pro quo?
Okay. First, get him to tell you say who has the black grimoire.
I want to know who stole my father's grimoire.
This time, you go first.
No.
As far as I know, all Svetlana's secrets went with her to the bottom of the Vistula.
Should we take him to the Citadel, Chief?
No, Vanya. We'll finish this here.
He's gonna shoot Venya. Knew it. Fucking knew it.
Why did you help Svetlana?
Admit we helped her for information.
It was purely business. Her freedom in exchange for information.
And? Did she tell you what you wanted?
Not exactly.
Yes.
Well, okay. She did, but she didn't. Why did he shoot Venya?
You first. Why did you kill him?
I never liked him.
Okay, fair enough. That's a fair
And he
enough answer.
shouldn't know so much.
Okay, let's get to the point then.
Quid pro quo, Chief. Where's my father's grimoire?
Look for it in Stanislav's circle of old friends. People who could take advantage of a missing grimoire.
Thaumaturges. Do you know who they are? Where I can find them?
No. But, once you do, don't neglect to inform me.
Okay.
And watch out. They're very dangerous people.
Ooh.
I need to get out of here.
Right, go home. Right, we're going to go and talk to Ligia. I'm not sure if this is the last... I'm assuming this is the last part of Act 1, which if it is, we can end up leaving it there anyway and continue Act 2 tomorrow. I think. It seems like the end of an act. It seems that way, doesn't it? Up here.
Ah, you're finally here. We've been waiting for you.
Rasputin.
I'm afraid I was boring your charming sister with my chatter.
Oh, nonsense. I'll leave you two alone.
You look tired. Is everything all right? Do you need my help?
Kind of, actually. So you've had a difficult night.
This has been an especially difficult night for me.
Is everything all right with Svetlana?
Why do you ask?
You two left without saying goodbye. Did something happen?
First, tell him about the
I saw
golem.
a golem.
A golem? From Jewish legends? Is it a salutor?
No.
Yes, and it turned out to be a very real salutor. A material one. I didn't think that was even possible.
And what does it have to do with Svetlana?
I'm afraid Svetlana is dead.
I was afraid of this. Did the golem kill her?
Mm-hmm.
You could say that. The golem sank her boat by collapsing the roof over the pier. Svetlana intended to live off of selling other people's secrets.
Secrets can be deadly. Do you want to know what she shared with me?
Ask first if he means blackmail.
You're not proposing blackmailing anyone with anything, are you?
Nonsense. Of course not.
Okay.
As I told you, I want the world to see my truth. I want to stop the annihilation of countless human beings. But on my own, I am like Cassandra. Yet, with Svetlana's knowledge and you by my side, no one will have any choice but to believe me.
I'm intrigued.
The question is, can you bear the burden that she also carried?
So of course you can manage.
I've really got a lot on my shoulders. My father's secrets, his lover's death, the Ochrana, and now a golem. I think I can bear this too, if it lets me get rid of the other problems. Can you say which secret of Svetlana's you mean? She had a whole chest full of them.
That wasn't in the chest. And now it's only in my memory.
Will you tell me what this is about?
Not here, no. Get some rest first. At our next meeting, at the Narizhinskis. It's safe there, for now.
Okay, say goodbye then.
Thank you for stopping by.
See you again soon, my friend. One more question. Might this golem cause you any trouble?
I'm sure I'll find out soon.
I think we need to have a word. How do you know people like this, Rasputin?
Explain who Rasputin is to you.
He's that miracle worker I was writing to you about. The one who helped me return to my senses.
Not completely, I think. Given that you brought him with you.
He just came to see me. I owe him a lot.
It looks like he knows you better than I do.
Sorry, chat. I'm just quickly... Yes. Yes, I thought it was. Admit that you consider him a close friend.
Grigori is a good friend of mine. I owe him my life. He can visit me whenever he likes.
With friends like that, looking for enemies sounds like a pointless bother. First Niedzic, now a gloomy hermit. And ladies of the night have started hanging around outside the windows. Are they also friends of yours?
Oh, bit of a frame drop there, chat. Raise more urgent matters.
Ligia, I'm really dead on my feet, but there's one more thing we need to have a word about.
I wonder what I don't know yet.
Ask if your father had any enemies.
Was there anyone who very openly disliked father?
More than you?
Touché. Did he know some sort of Thaumaturge who might have been out for revenge, or did he mention a coterie to you at any point? Did he meet up with other Thaumaturges?
As far as close friends, I think you already know that's a dead end. And he never introduced a Thaumaturge to me.
Okay, so ask, say the golem is a danger for you both.
Did you know that someone sent a golem after our family?
A golem? The kind from Jewish legends?
Yes.
This one was very real. It destroyed half the port while it was trying to kill me.
Port Braga? Are you alright? What were you doing there?
Say we're trying to look for information about our father's grimoire.
I was tracing father's missing grimoire. Someone sent a golem after him. And now that person is trying to find us, too.
Why?
That's what I have to find out.
How long has she known Konechkin?
How long have you known your chief?
What does that matter?
So you knew he worked for the Ochrana?
Yes. You'd have found in the end anyway, but he asked me not to tell you right away.
Okay. Be understanding towards her.
I understand that each of us has various relationships we're tangled up in. But I think we should start talking about them more often.
Agreed. I'll only add that a contact like him is very useful in business.
I'm guessing he knows how to arrange contacts for you. I'm sure he often invites you to all sorts of soirees and receptions, right?
I don't always accept. It seems like we've each got our own miracle worker. I know who he is, and I treat him very cautiously. Plus, we've already established that you don't report to me about your acquaintances. Besides, it was Papa who introduced him to me all those years ago. What's the real reason we're talking about Konechkin?
Just say you've seen
I
him again.
saw him once more at Port Praga.
And what was he doing there? Does he have anything to do with the golem?
Maybe. Say he was looking for
He was
Svetlana.
actually interested in Svetlana.
Explain, please, how you can be so sure.
Explain we were helping Svetlana.
I helped Svetlana. She wanted to flee the country.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Do you know what forces you're playing with? You know full well who she is.
Tell her that Svetlana's dead.
Who she was.
Sorry, what?
Svetlana is dead. She was just setting off on a lovely voyage when a golem appeared and... Svetlana is dead.
We're finished. They'll put us both in prison. What will become of us?
Assure her.
Don't worry. Nothing will happen to us. I'll make sure of it.
How will you do that?
O ye of little faith. You can trust me, sister.
I do trust you.
Hmm.
And look how far that's gotten me.
That's a little unfair, sister.
Yeah, it's a bit rough. Find out if she might have encountered the golem before.
You haven't experienced anything unusual recently?
Nothing so remarkable, given I'm living with the Thaumaturge. You think there's any way I'd have let a golem slip by me?
Announce that you think it's time to get some rest.
Look, why don't we leave this conversation until morning?
Yeah, good show.
I agree. Good night. Where are my cigarettes?
Okay. So that should be the start of Act 2. Yep, yeah, it is. I did not even read that. Right then, chat. That, I say, has indestructible determination that is incorruptible. From the other side, a terror to behold, annihilation will be unavoidable. I'm not sure that's what it said, but it's probably close enough. But what we're going to do is, seeing as that's like the start of Act 2, what we can do is we can leave that there and we can continue this tomorrow. But it'll be more tomorrow afternoon, seeing as I have got the day off. And we do have a community night set for tomorrow. Now, it's not 100% it's going to go through, just depends on if people are obviously going to come along as well, but also as well how I'm feeling, because I say I'm not really feeling 100% over the last couple of days, so I might just need like the evening or whatever just to kind of relax and whatever. For those who are interested, it is Gang Beasts, and I believe we're doing it through Xbox Game Pass, I think that's what the majority of people are going to have it on anyway. So if anyone's got it and they want to come along, they're more than welcome to. And again, it's not streamed. None of the community games are streamed. It's just kind of a little get together where we can just fuck around. But yeah, that has been quite interesting. I'm really enjoying this playthrough. It didn't break. So maybe I have been monitoring the game. Like the load on the graphics card. It's not my graphics card, it is just the game. Apparently it's got this thing wrong with it, and I've looked on loads of forums or whatever, and even the developers are like aware of it going on, and they've been aware of it for like the last year. Apparently there hasn't been a fix or whatever, I don't know. But of course, anyone who wants to keep up with the gameplay or whatever, keep up with the channel, then obviously drop a follow. Those at YouTube, drop a sub, but obviously come over to the streams. The YouTube videos are like 2 months behind, just so people are aware, like those at YouTube. So at the moment of doing this, we are towards the latter stages of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So yeah, it's like that's how far behind we are. We've got so many games that are going to be getting put out from Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 to now. We've got like Devil May Cry, we've got Metro, we've got oh fuck me, what games have we got? I can't remember, but there's like literally like 4 or 5 games in between all of this anyway. So like this is like YouTube is really far behind. But anyway, yeah, obviously those who want to give any recommendations or whatever, obviously join the Discord. And if you want to obviously come along for the community night tomorrow, then obviously drop in the Discord as well and just let us know you want to come along. And yeah, hopefully we'll see everyone then, or if not, we'll see everyone tomorrow in the stream. We'll be continuing with this. After this, we'll be doing maybe Expedition 33 or Atomfall. It's going to be one of the two. See what our flavour is, what we're feeling at the time. And then we'll just go from there. But again, if there's any recommendations for any further streams or whatever, then obviously just drop them in Discord. So yeah, so hopefully everyone's enjoyed that anyway. I'm going to go and have a nice rest. I'm going to go and have a nice chill and whatever with the old man. And yeah, I will see everyone. I'll see everyone tomorrow. So have a lovely evening, everyone, and thank you very much, everyone who's come along, dropped follows, dropped the subs. Thank you very much, Mike Laugh for the T1 sub earlier as well. It's very much appreciated. So I'll see everyone tomorrow for some more for some more Thaumaturge. So have a lovely evening, everyone. Take it easy, take care, and bye bye.